Hello and welcome to Smart Dental Compliance and Training on how to complete the quality statements for CQC registration. CQC have changed their inspection framework to the new single assessment framework. Registration is in a distinct two-stage process: validation for all your documents, and then that's followed by assessment. As part of this, providers are now assessed on something called quality statements. This includes at registration. You will be asked on the new provider portal how you meet each quality statement. It is vital that when submitting this information, you only include information that you have or are definitely going to set up. This is because the information you include will be checked at the assessment stage of registration and possibly future assessments, which were formerly called inspections. Therefore, this information must be specific to your practice and correct. Firstly, it's important to know where you can find more information. If you go to the Care Quality Commission homepage, and if you move to Guidance and Regulation, this will take you through to a new page. If you click on Assessment, this will take you to the single assessment framework. If you click on this, it'll bring you up each key question, and under each key question it'll give you a list of the quality statements. What is good about this particular site is if you click on any of the quality statements and if you scroll down, it'll give you the quality statement, what the statement means, the subtopics it covers, the related regulations, and also best practice guidance should you require any. Before you even consider looking at quality statements, our advice is to look at the regulations available on the CQC website and the related guidance. This is because, importantly, dentists are judged against the regulations for each quality statement. So before you even begin to apply for registration, please ensure you have read all of these regulations. CQC still asks the same key questions. In other words, are you safe, effective, caring, responsive and well led? But under each key question now, they will have a set of quality statements. And this slide shows the headings for each quality statements, and for dentists there are 33 in total. However, the quality statements will contain some duplication of evidence. Do not be surprised by that. In particular, things like complaints will be covered under learning culture, as well as under responsive, listening to and involving people, and could equally be covered under governance, management and sustainability. For each quality statement, the amount of information may vary. So for safe environments, for example, you may be required to add a lot more information than, say, you would for equity in access. So what information is required for each quality statement? Well, for each quality statement, a logical approach would be to ask yourselves, is a risk assessment required? What policies and procedures do I need? What staff training? What monitoring systems do I have in play? How I evaluate those monitoring systems, such as any audits, and how changes and improvements will be communicated to staff, and any additional work your practice does to meet this quality statement. So applying that logic to an example, for example, the first quality statement under SAFE is learning culture. For risk assessments, you would possibly want to keep a risk register so you can actively monitor risk and seek ways of reducing risk to improve safety within the practice. In terms of policies, you're going to need a duty of candour policy, your accident, incident and near miss policy, how you deal with MHRA reports, whether you're signed up to alerts, etc., your complaints policy. Then you're going to be looking at your monitoring systems for accidents, incidents, MHRA, any complaints. Then you're going to be looking at your evaluation system, what improvements would be needed, and how you're going to cascade all of that information to your staff. Please be aware not to add any bullet points, just in case the online portal doesn't accept them. As part of the registration process, Smart Dental Compliance will send you a template to complete, and we will review your information prior to submission. As always, we are available to answer any questions you may have. Thanks for listening.